On December the 1st, Netflix is releasing May December, which was directed by Todd Haynes, and it stars Natalie Portman, Julianne Moore, and Charles Melton. This film is loosely based on the Mary Kay Letourneau story. In the 90s, she groomed, assaulted a 13-year-old boy. Well, Mary Kay Letourneau was tried and convicted for this crime, and when she was released from prison, she got back with him even though it was forbidden, and married him, had kids by him, and lived with him for decades. That's the scandal that May December is centered on. Well, Natalie Portman plays Elizabeth. She is a well-known actress who is going to play this character, Gracie, played by Julianne Moore. And to really inhabit this character, she needs to get to know this family, get to know the real Gracie. And so while this film is in pre-production, Elizabeth takes some time to go meet this family, meet Gracie, meet this now 35-year-old man who Gracie groomed, married, and had 3 kids with, so that she can serve the character. And eventually, Elizabeth begins morphing into this monster that had been tabloid fodder for decades. We follow this journey with Elizabeth as she tries to get to know this family, get to understand how the community went on to accept this relationship. And we find that Gracie is really gaslighting her victim. And we also get to see the victim finally come to realize his victimhood. This movie is okay. It is not going to be for everyone. If you're familiar with the story from the 90s, if you're familiar with Mary Kay Letourneau, you may be interested in this film. I was interested in so much as to see where this stands in the larger conversation of Oscars. And I feel like although the acting is really strong, the character development is good, I like the story angle or arc. Because instead of doing a biopic on Mary Kay Letourneau, there's a twist where, of course, it's a little fan fiction-y, but instead of playing this person, they decided to go with an angle where there's an actress that wants to play her in a movie, and we get to see the actor develop the character to play it, not because this story deserves this medium, deserves to be a film, but because she wants to play a role that's stronger. In the movie, one of the kids realizes that she's an actress, and it's in a movie that wasn't a dramatic role for her. So we realize that Elizabeth wants to play this so that she can prove she can, more than she wants to really tell this story. She wants to prove what a great actress she is. And so we see her go through the motions of trying to morph into this monster and blur the lines between what's moral, what's storytelling, what's deserved to be told in this character, and so on. In that way, in that respect, I love the angle of the story because it is not a traditional biopic. I feel like the acting is strong, but this is such a competitive year that I don't think it's strong enough to break through in the acting categories and in Best Picture or Best Director. Maybe in original screenplay, but I also don't think it's strong enough because it's such a competitive year. Do you remember the Mary Kay Letourneau story? Does this pique your interest, May, December? Are you planning to watch it on December the 1st when it's streaming on Netflix?